My name is Andrea. I'm 26 years old. I'm a PhD student here in the Bioengineering department. I was born and raised in Belgium, and I spent most of my life there, really. My mom's Italian, from Naples. My father is from Togo, so that's west coast of Africa. My PhD is, I'm in the Bioengineering department, and my PhD focuses on insect adhesion. To understand how insects attach themselves to a surface and upside down, sometimes carrying 100 times their own body weight, you have to understand how their feet interact with the surface that they're on. Because for insects, it's not enough to, attach yourself very strongly like super glue. You also have to be able to detach at will and reattach a few seconds later if you're running, for example, away from a predator. And this research is sort of very conceptual because it's, we're studying an animal, we are applying concepts of physics to it, but the real goal is to develop a technology. We're trying to understand how does something that has been around for millions of years develop, a technology, a biological technology to solve a problem. And this is what we engineers do all the time. And looking at nature for inspiration is, I think, a big source of new talent and new discoveries, really. Following summer 2020, I took it upon myself to really start having a conversation about blackness in academia. It wasn't necessarily an easy task, but I definitely wanted to, from my perspective of being half white and half black, bring that perspective of, trying to create some conversations about blackness. Together with Deshane, a very dear friend and colleague, we founded the Black Doctrine Network, which is a network for black PhD students where we provide sort of a sense of community and a space in which we can discuss different things relating to our struggles, but also our joys and our experience in academia in general. It's incredibly important in an environment where, like academia and like research, to have this sort of treasure of diversity, because at the end of the day, we collaborate together. I've never done any research solely on my own. There always were people involved, there always were discussions, there always were opinions and different tips that were shared. I'd rather these tips come from a diversity of people that maybe might have ideas that me and the people that grew up around me and had the same experience as me would have never thought of. My department in particular has been very supportive. We've created yet another scholarship for PhD students. The university overall has created scholarships for undergrad and postgrad students. So I think that there are more and more options and avenues through which people can join Imperial, and that just makes it a better place to be in, really, for everybody involved.